There's a phrase I often come back to, which is like startups die by suicide, not homicide. So like a classic example of the Intercom copycat would be, we're Intercom, but we're like $4 a month or whatever. And like that always has this, what I call like false traction moment. Everyone signs up and they're like, oh, this thing's only $4 a month. And then inevitably they run straight into a wall of reliability problems, service problems, support problems, like downtime. It's like, turns out operating like live chat and like operating chatbots and messengers and email and push and SMS and all that sort of stuff for like hundreds of millions of people in real time every month is expensive. You have to pay a lot of money to Amazon or to Azure or whoever, right? And then, of course, where does that money come from? Well, it comes from the money you're making off your customers, and at $4 a month, that's not profitable, right? With copycats, I think you have to work out, like, oftentimes people try to do a copycat of Intercom, and what they find, most of them, like, they last a couple of years and they struggle, or they find a weird niche at the very bottom of the market, or in a very specific vertical, like, you know, Intercom for hotels or something like that. Generally speaking, you don't, like, if it's a pure pixel rip-off copycat, and we've had some like pretty big ones over the years as well, I think in general they're just following your roadmap because their customers are looking at you. If they have an edge over you, like something like, hey, well, they're attached to something else that makes sense, or they're an extension of a product that already exists or whatever, you know, you watch your own customer base behavior, and if they seem to think that there's value over there, then you need to react to that. If they don't think there's value over there and this person's just found a new type of customer that you weren't previously prioritizing, kind of like let it happen. I think like there's a phrase I often come back to, which is like startups die by suicide, not homicide. And I think it's Paul Graham or someone like that said it, Ron Conway maybe. But the you know, it's not what they do to you, it's what you do to yourself in reaction to it is often what hurts you in these cases.